What the actual fuck? Happy Friday, another week in the books. I'm Henfro and this is the dumbest thing I've read today. Every Friday I upload a video after scouring the mainstream media, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube to find the dumbest thing reported on, uploaded, tweeted, or posted. Today we're going to stray away from the normality and highlight something on TikTok. I personally don't have a TikTok account. I don't really see a need for it. I'm beginning to second guess that though. Now, because I don't have an account, I have no access to the app. Fortunately, somebody provided me with tons of source information and told me I really should do a video on this guy. I was reluctant, but after going over all of the material, I knew I had to. Here's why. This is user 887842001717, Sausage the Viking. I kid you not, that's his name. It's written right there. He has 1,699 following, 187 followers, and 1,083 likes. Now, from what I gathered through my research, that's not much at all. It's very similar to YouTube. There are people with hundreds of thousands of followers, millions. I want to say that what I gathered, the most popular person on TikTok has 15 million people following her. I'm guessing his name is Wesley. He's a proud gay man. That's evident. He's from Kansas City. He prefers he or him, which I would refer to him by he or him anyway, because let's face it, he's a man. And you might want to take heed and be cautious because he may seduce your father. His words, not mine. Now, what I've gathered from my resources is that this guy had a lot of videos up. Recently, he pulled a majority of them down because the TikTok community came after him regarding the ridiculous content that he produces. The few videos I'm going to share with you here today are the few that are still up. If you go to his profile today and they're public, you can watch them. I'm not quite sure why these were left up, but let's get into it.
This is simple. You people are afraid of brown people. You want to build a wall at Mexico because you're afraid of them.
Wait a minute. The wall you speak of that we want to build, the construction on that wall began in 1909. It was completed in 1911. This is common knowledge. Just 7 years later, Mexico built its own wall. And in the 20s and 40s, America extended their wall. United States President George H.W. Bush approved the initial 14 miles of fencing along the San Diego-Tijuana border. The border itself was agreed upon and established between the United States and Mexico in 1838. Conflict with Mexico began when the United States annexed Texas as a state in 1845. Mexico claimed that the new border between Texas and Mexico was the Nueces River, while the United States contested the border was the Rio Grande. In 1848, all claims over Texas were abandoned, while the Rio Grande was established and agreed upon as the border between the two countries. The border wall is not a new concept. It's literally been standing for 109 years. Something else that isn't new is the fortification or expansion of said wall because George H.W. Bush did it. Something else that isn't a new concept, border walls in general. There are currently nearly 50 countries with border walls either constructed or planned to be constructed between them and their neighbors, including China and North Korea, Egypt and the Gaza Strip, and Greece and Turkey, just to name a few.
You're racist. This is simple.
There it is. You're racist. The typical cop-out for any dummy who can't back up their theories with facts.
My fellow Americans, I have a thought.
Please don't think. We already seen the outcome of that.
To include all, and also create a better government. What if we add a branch of minority leaders who can have the power to not really veto to overrule, but to say, hey, this hurts minorities, or this isn't fair to minorities. We need to rewrite this to help them. So we can pause, listen, and fix. Minorities deserve to be represented. Like, let's.
So your insane idea is to set up a branch in the government consisting solely of minorities to contradict the elected officials that minorities have already chosen to represent them? In trying to keep these videos short and sweet and to the point, I realize I still have quite a few resources to go over for this guy. So I'll put out a part 2 to this video. Stay tuned. Like this video, subscribe to my channel so that when part 2 comes out, you're first to know. I'm Henfro, and this is the dumbest thing I've read today. Enjoy the rest of your Friday, and thank you.